This outback Australian town was the site of the first mosque ever built in Australia back in 1861. What's a mosque doing all the way out here in Mari, you may ask? Well, it's all because of the thousands of Afghani and Pakistani Cameleers who facilitated and shaped the settlement of outback Australia.
Hello, my friend. Now, the Afghan Cameleers are a very important part of Australian history, but a lot of people were confused over why he referred to them as the Pakistani Cameleers as well as the Afghan Cameleers, when Pakistan had not been formed until 1947. There's a simple explanation. So this is a map of British India from the early 1900s. This region is what is now Pakistan. The Afghan Cameleers were mostly from the west side of the Indus River in this northwestern region, which is today the provinces of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan. Okay, if those lands were part of British India at that time period, why were they called the Afghan Cameleers? The answer is simple: ethnicity. Today the word Afghan refers to a nationality, but historically, and especially during this time period, it was synonymous with the word Pashtun, which is an ethnicity. And the majority of these Cameleers were Pashtuns, right? So they were Afghan by ethnicity. But there were many of other ethnicities as well, including Baloch, Sindhi, Punjabi, and various other groups. Example, this man was Masa Singh. He was a Punjabi Sikh and was a Cameleer. But there were also some Cameleers that actually did come from the land of Afghanistan as well, especially in places like Kabul and Kandahar. If you live in Australia, you might have seen these posters a few years back everywhere. These were essentially trying to shed light on this part of Australia's history, because despite Afghans and South Asians playing a significant role in Australian history over the last 200 years, it's completely ignored in the education system and just generally in media. Now, this man, I believe, is a Pashtun, but this man is actually from the part of modern-day Pakistan called Mirpur, in the Azad Jammu and Kashmir part. A Patwari speaker by the name of Manga Khan, he was not a Cameleer, he was actually a Hawker. But love the photo, quite the profile. I've tried my best to shed light on this part of Australian history while I've been on TikTok, and I hope I've managed to teach some people about it. Also, my friend, great video. If you come across more Afghan Cameleer sites, please do share it with us.